Alright folks, we are back at the old house site where we got the old tree, the old farm fields. Just dug a plug and we got our first good metal. Ugh. And that is a rivet. That is a broken piece off of an old rivet. So there's still stuff here. This was an 80 signal. I mean, screaming 80 signal. That could have been a silver dime or a weedy or an Indian or anything. So very good. There's still targets here. Probably gonna be jumping around from site to site today, so hopefully we find some good stuff. Next tiny little target is a brass furniture tack. This would have been holding the leather all in a line, holding the leather on like a chair or something that had leather on it. Little brass furniture tack. The tip's kind of broken, but it's still got the tip on the bottom. Oh boy, we had another iffy signal, but it turned out to be something good. I just don't know what it is. Still, clean it up here. I do not know. I honestly do not know. It almost looks like it's supposed to be that shape, but it almost doesn't. I don't know. If you have any idea, let me know. It could just be like a tube or something that's like rolled back, or it could actually be something, but I'm not sure. Alright folks, right by our tree. I don't know how I possibly ever missed this thing, but I did. Not sure what it is. It's probably just like a lid off of something, I suppose. Well, that's a nice big piece of copper. I don't see anything on it, but or even a hinge. But yeah, that's a nice piece of copper out of here. It's very foggy this morning. It just blew out of nowhere. Came right on in. Beautiful. 50 to 80. Ah, son of a gun. 22 casing. This hole was a little different. I see a depression here, so I dug down. I can see like bits of clay and stuff in here. And I was hearing that, an irony tone, but I also dug this up out of the hole too. It's a casing, that's a 32 Smith & Wesson. But there was some glass in the hole. That's window glass. There's lots of little rocks and stuff from the house. Just a bunch of little bits and bobs. Oh, more metal. What is this? Oh, neato. That is a tiny little curved square nail. But it was all just in the hole. Might be worth probing around. Don't have the probe with me, but another day. Alright, I dug the hole up some more, and look at that. Bunch of little pieces of metal and glass and tops of bottles. And more glass, so I think this is a privy, especially since there's clay in here. Not gonna dig it out completely today, but it's a brick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna poke around a little bit, but if nothing comes out, I'm going to carry on. Yeah, look at that. Got the Looks like clay on the side. Some beautiful. Oh man, this color sure had me going. And that looked like gold for a minute there. I don't know what it is, but it's old. I think it's just like a decorative piece. It's got a curve to it, so I think it would have been more of it, but yeah. Nice and shiny. Little fancy piece off of something. Alright folks, if you remember this tree, this is the one. It's got the little part here where you could tie your horse off. That's really cool right there. And I've listened to this tree for other things, bullets and stuff, but I have not heard anything but the iron in it right here. But that's so cool that this is still a part of this tree from this house site. And this house site's been gone since like before 1940. Beautiful. Alright folks, this is rather weird. It almost looks like a cufflink, but don't know. Suppose it's just some sort of like decoration that's broken off, because this is broken and I can't see how that would be a cufflink. I mean, I guess it could. It's just weird. There's some iron in the hole too. Pieces of iron. See all the staining. Yeah, that's a weird one for sure. Check what Bob just found. That almost looks like a bridal rosette, but I don't think it is. I think that's maybe just some fancy piece. Could be off of an oil lamp, I suppose, but I don't know. It's beautiful, but wowza. This site's like brand new, just coming back here and digging again. My word. If you all been watching my videos for a long time, you know I've been coming here a lot over the past few years. Haven't been here in a while though. That's gorgeous. It really is. Never hunted. Another great high tone right here. Not as high as it was. It's in the 60s now. That's still good for a site that's been hammered. Right here. Oh boy. What in the world is this? Oh, sweet. That's like is that a part of a skeleton key? It almost looks like would be where a skeleton key was. How about that? Son of a gun. Now that is really cool, and that is fancy right there. Oh, I hope this has a patent date or something on it. It's got two little holes where it would have been nailed or screwed on something. It's all bent up, obviously, but I mean, I suppose that is a skeleton key. Part of a skeleton key. Maybe it's a lock plate off of it. That is gorgeous. Really looks like it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, that sounds like iron now. Sure enough. Big old piece of iron. That's a stove, I do believe. Alright, we just dug a bullet. But that's not the cool thing about the hole. cool thing is, all these little pieces of crockery coming out. You see that outside, the brown side glazed, and then the white. That would have been the rim of the jug. Probably would have had a nice decorative pattern somewhere around there. I think that's all of it. That was pretty deep too. Holy smokes, I see something shining at me. Let me see what it's ringing at now. I think it's too high for gold. I think it's probably brass. But check it out. Right there. Oh, it looks like gold. Nah, not too much anymore. Ah, that had me going. Oh boy, that is beautiful. Oh my word. My word, is that gorgeous. I don't even know what it is yet. Is that a button? I have no idea. Whatever it was, the back's broken off of it. That is absolutely freaking beautiful. Look at that hand work on the front of that. That is hand etched. Gold gilded. Little diamonds and stuff. I'll put you in macro so you can see it better. But that is gorgeous. Here it is up close. All that was hand engraved. And they put the gold gilt on the outsides, and then like a lighter gold gilt on the inside. That is beautiful. Pure craftsmanship right there for whatever this is. Here's the back. It was probably a cufflink, and the back is broken off because I don't think it's a button. I think it's more of a cufflink. Probably part of a cufflink that broke. That is absolutely stunning though. Wowzers. Gorgeous. Unfortunately, some of this stuff is falling apart, like, in the ground. That's why a lot of this stuff, I mean, if it sits in the ground any longer, it's just going to disintegrate and be gone forever. Like this isn't really salvageable, but because it's crumbled away. Yep, a lot of stuff is rotting away. Oh my word, people. I literally see something so incredibly fancy down here. Oh! Ow! Oh, it's a pen. I just stabbed myself. Oh man, that's so cool. That is absolutely beautiful. That is one gorgeous pen. Too bad it's bent. Little piece of a pocket knife. A nice copper piece. Man, we missed a lot of stuff over the years. Oh, another really cool piece. Oh, personal item. Basically, key to any homestead. Light. Everybody needed a light, and they did not have electricity back in these days, so there you have it, an oil lamp. Well, this is the knob that would turn the wick up and down. And on the end here, it should have patent dates or the company. Alright, it just says Made in America. But, yep, this would turn the wick up and down. It would have had like a big copper piece with a little thing. The air comes out and you got your globe where the wick would be. And you get your beautiful light. And the kerosene would be in the bottom. Well, most of them are kerosene. Wonderful. I love these little pieces. Absolutely love them. Nice little button. It's a little push button, but it's old. Quite old. Check this out. Check this out. This is what Bob just found. This is a drawer pull, and I know this because I found an identical match like a year ago, and it had like an iron peg sticking out of the back where it would have connected to like wood. You could pull your drawer in and out. It's a floral, beautiful drawer pull. Whoops, and it's gone forever. Oh, well, Bob found a nice iron padlock and was holding out on us. It's got a bunch of rivets in it. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rivets holding it together, holding all the inner workings. It's got rivets on this side. The top part's missing. There's the key part. It's very flaky. It needs a good electrolysis bath, as it is already starting to flake apart, but there could absolutely be some nice metal under there. That's a beauty. It was broken into. That's why it's all smashed open like that. They probably had it on a chain and forgot about it. That's awesome. Alright folks, it's wrap up time. Let's go over these finds. It is seriously, it's 90 degrees out today. And it feels like a lot worse. We got a bunch of iron pieces, nothing too crazy worth keeping, but we got some railroad spikes and stove parts, and we got a really cool hinge. That's the only real iron piece of interest. Of plow points, stove parts, broken hinge, top off of thing, some CCRs, a broken file, clad. We got a dime and a nickel, some scrap copper. This is really cool. This is a bottom of a bottle, but I think this was a Hutch, a soda Hutchinson bottle. Very cool. And we got the top of an old whiskey bottle right there. So I dropped my lid. We got a piece of lead, a roofing nail, the big 30. It's a little weird piece. I'm not sure if it accidentally looks like that or was made to be like that. We got our goldy looking piece, 2 buttons, our skeleton key lock plate, our made in America, square nail, cufflink looking thing, other cufflink looking thing. That is the best find by far. Well, not quite. This is the best find by far as well. Those two are probably tied. Beautiful old pen. This thing is Victorian. It's got Victorian written all over it. So, sometime in the mid 1800s to late 1800s. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Alright, moving on. Bullet, crockery, nice big copper pieces, fancy, that thing, some nice purple glass and blue glass, and I kept this. I don't know if that was native or not, I have no idea, but you don't find too many rocks in Florida, so I kept it. Yeah, and that's the extent of it, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next. It was good getting back here and checking the soil out and seeing what's left.